Okay, so welcome. And let's wait for some people to join us. So tell us where you're watching us from and invite somebody, tag somebody. This is a very important chat that we need to have this morning regarding typhoid fever. So, as we wait for people to join us, please go ahead and tell us where you're watching us from. Kaunda Shady, and good morning. Suelanji Sichone, welcome. Good to see you. Musonda. All right. So this is a topic you don't want to miss. And also let me say this. Please share this link. And when we are done with this conversation, as well, go ahead and share. This is a very, very important topic that we need to make sure that everybody else out there information, because here's why we are doing this. A few weeks ago, a colleague of mine working in one of the hospitals talk, we could have an outbreak of typhoid. So he was telling me, I'm treating so many patients who are presenting with features very suggestive of typhoid. And my colleague in the private sector. And that was like a few weeks ago. And if you've noticed on this page, we also started a small campaign. We are encouraging you to wash your hands. Keep saying wash your hands regularly. We are worried about the number of diarrhea cases that are being reported. Now, when you hear there's diarrhea around, or there's diarrhea making rounds, there are three types of diarrhea that we worry about the most. Here we worry about, we worry about cholera, especially as the rainy season is approaching. We also worry about typhoid. Now, typhoid, generally speaking, and I need to give you this background so that we are all in the clear. Where do you normally find typhoid? And in what sort of environments does typhoid thrive? Before we even talk about the disease itself, how to recognize it, how it is treated, and even how it can prevent it, I need you to understand the environment in which it thrives. Typhoid or typhoid fever thrives in very poor communities. So if a country has typhoid, then that country, if you check, countries that struggle with typhoid, it correlates with their socioeconomic status. So many poor in environments where you have a poor, which has very poor access to clean water for its citizens, you end up with typhoid. So it's a much, much bigger conversation than just a disease. So typhoid is also a problem of socioeconomic status of a country. So it's a testament to how many people have access to clean water in a given country. So the question for yourself when you hear the typhoid around, ask yourself, how many people have access to clean water in Zambia? How many people have access to a toilet? How many people have access to water enough to wash their hands after using the toilet in this country? Those are the questions that the issue of typhoid brings to the table. And those are issues we need to also debate and discuss extensively, for that matter. So, when were you last in the CBD of Lusaka? Where do people go? Where are the public toilets in these places? Do we have them? And if we do have public toilets in these places, able to wash their hands after using public toilets? So those are the aspects as we discuss broad conversation that we must have. But for the purposes of this morning, focus on the disease. Okay, I just need you to understand the conversation is a lot broader than just the issue of the disease itself. So typhoid is a bacterial that is caused by a bacterial infection. And in fact, the correct title is typhoid fever. Now, typhoid fever, generally speaking, if somebody has the disease, the first thing you will notice is that they are coming with a fever. If they have symptoms, fever. And the temperatures are generally very, very high, 39, 42, thereabout. Crazy, crazy high temperatures. That's when you think that, oh, this one may have typhoid. Once in a while, they may also have a rash around the tummy or thereabout. So they may have a rash as well. So if somebody who has a rash and they're very, very, okay, start thinking this could be typhoid. But also, typhoid also comes with abdominal discomfort. And the nature of the abdominal discomfort is that they come with abdominal pain. Okay? And in addition to the abdominal pain, they may also have diarrhea, loose stools, which may or may not have blood. Now, in other circumstances, they may have lethargy, when they even have a headache. Okay? Those are things that you notice that somebody has suspected that this could be typhoid. Now, typhoid is a viable disease, such that if you catch one case, you have to be worried. That's why you've seen that the Ministry of Health has issued a statement that they are now doing active surveillance because they know that you don't want typhoid to spread. And here's why you don't want typhoid to spread. Typhoid, if you catch it early, when the symptoms are still, mild, it is treated with a course of antibiotics. It goes away. Now, if you undertreat typhoid or you miss typhoid and fail to treat it kills people. That's why we worry when we hear the word typhoid fever. We worry because it kills people. Okay? It kills people. I'm told my network is bad, that I'm breaking. Let me stop here. Please advise me. I'm told my network is bad, that I'm breaking. Okay, this is a very important topic. Let me change the network and we come back. How's that? Okay, so let me change the network. I need to connect to a new network. All right, so we'll stop here and come back to this topic. All right? Listen. I'm told the network is bad, but we need to come back to this conversation. Give me a few minutes to sort out the technical issue, then we come, okay?